Good morning and good afternoon, boomers. It's the voice here, the crypto champion. Shout out to all my crypto capos tuning in on this Saturday. I usually don't stream on Saturdays, but I had some time. I wanted to pop up on you guys. I came across the MONERO subreddit, and they're talking about Bitcoin being the top surveillance crypto. I want to talk about this because, I've been a little bit critical of the bits, and I'm questioning whether Satoshi is Santa Claus from the beginning. That's not to say that I don't believe that the bits are here to stay. I definitely believe they're here to stay, and I believe the price will kapump. And my price prediction, although I'm not anybody's advisor, and I could be wrong, my price prediction in and around the halvening, which is in May, sometime plus or minus a few months, we should be around 16 to 22,000, according to my personal opinion. Although I may be wrong, make sure you do your own research and don't depend on a YouTuber for financial advice, because we are not giving any here. Anyhow, today we're talking about Bitcoin and surveillance cryptos. Again, I'm going to share with you a post there on the MONERO subreddit talking about Bitcoin, comparing it to MONERO and privacy coins. And I want to talk about that because I know a lot of boomers have been here since day one, and they are into crypto for the reasons that crypto was allegedly created from the beginning, because it's an alternative to fiat. It's more sound because it promised confidential transactions and more, but we're starting to see that that may not be the case. And I wanted to point you guys in the direction of the coin that I believe is more sound than Bitcoin, just in case you guys are still interested with that. But as far as my young newbie blockchain cadets that are entering blockchain battlefield, it seems like most of y'all are greedy and want some gains, and that's okay as well. Just make sure you know what you're getting into, and we'll be talking about that. What up, champ? Saturday surprise stream, boom. Yeah, so a little surprise stream here. Had some time, and I wanted to go ahead and stream. I missed a day this week as well, so it's kind of a makeup in a way. Anyhow, shout out to Passive Crypto. Shout out to Thai City. You guys caress the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here daily. I'm going to continue giving you guys what my raw opinions are, although some of them may not be popular. Okay, I said Satoshi may be Santa Claus. I believe Satoshi Santa Claus. I think that Satoshi must be deep state at this point, guys. To believe some anonymous entity is just going to come and save everybody from the big bad banks is a bit naive. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of sipped the Bitcoin potion, or whatever you want to call it. I subscribed to the code, but as I'm learning now, they knew about the fungibility and privacy issues from the beginning, which makes me question these top crypto influencers may be funny bunny. Okay, they may be funny bunny as well. So we're going to be talking about it. Anyhow, stack these bits under your pillow, and while you're at it, get a few Moneros, because whether it's surveillance or not, I think it's going to be here to stay, and the boomers here may have a first mover advantage. Shout out to the 7 crypto maniacs watching. Let me go ahead and turn off these coins, share my display. You can see Bitcoin there trading on Bitstamp at 9,300. And it's sitting sideways, just like yesterday, sitting sideways until the powers that be want to move it. That's what's going to happen, guys. Okay, there is no new blood, and this is the price right now. It's around 9,000, and I think it's a fair market value. And we'll see what happens if, they start manipulating more, whether it's dumping or pumping. But we can expect that to happen sooner than later. Let's go ahead and check out today's mathematics before we talk about Bitcoin being a top surveillance crypto as posted there on the Monero subreddit. I want to read you guys some comments, and I want to go ahead and share with you some ideas and opinions that I think that are important for the boomers to know. Okay, each one teach one. I told you guys, I'm not here only for the long kaboom. I'm also here to learn. Okay, and I'm here for the crypto culture cypherpunk manifesto, privacy and freedom. Check out the video I have recommended down below. Check out all the videos, 5 reasons why Monero could be superior to Bitcoin, and NPCs, non-playable characters, and the hidden symbolism behind the Wizard of Oz. I would encourage you guys to check out all those vids. Let's go ahead and check out today's math here on CoinMarketCap. 248 billion, and the Bitcoin dominance at 67.5. It's a small fry market, guys. I've said this in the past live streams that I've been doing. This 248 billion is Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, and a couple of his homies on the weekends, and they could buy this whole market out if they felt like it. Okay, 248 billion sounds like a lot to a young gunner. Okay, but you know, if you compare it to other asset classes, it's still, you know, a drop in the bucket. Bitcoin there at 93.22 on CoinMarketCap, 93.20. Ether at 184. You got Bitcoin Cash there is up 289. Bitcoin Cash ahead of Litecoin. Bitcoin Cash way ahead of Litecoin. Okay, it's, you know, Bitcoin Cash way ahead of Litecoin. That's interesting. Let me go ahead and click on this ad that I'm receiving via the Brave browser for this company BlockFi. So I click on it. And kaboom, and let me just go ahead and get some free BAT tokens. Download this Brave browser, which allows you to block ads on most of the websites. You can see CoinMarketCap here looking clean as a whistle. And then if you choose to view ads, they pop up discreetly or, you know, orderly here on the bottom right-hand corner. And whether if you click on them, you'll get some BAT tokens. Again, that's what it's going on. You got Litecoin there at 58 bucks. Litecoin looking slim pickings, and Litecoin trying to survive here. They keep, what's the word I'm looking for? Teasing this Mimble-Wimble protocol, which could bring confidential transactions to the Litecoin blockchain, including fungibility as well. And those are two attributes that Monero already has. And, you know, people are starting to become awake. I think it's important for us to do the knowledge, spread the good word, and let people know. Each one teach one, guys. If you're in for crypto and you want really a peer-to-peer decentralized currency that's not a surveillance coin, okay, because that's what the Monero community now is calling all the other altcoins that are not private. And it's hard for me to rebuke that, because it seems to me like they are surveillance coins, okay? You know, once you're tagged for life. It's immutable, okay? You got Binance there at 20 bucks. You got EOS at 334. Satoshi Vision's Garbage Bag. Stellar there at 6. Tron at 1. Cardano at 4. Monero at 62. Monero, guys. This one, I've always seen it in the top 20. And again, if you're looking for a kapump, you know, there's other coins that make kapump more. But if you're in this for the long gun and you have... you know, you're true to the crypto culture and you still are a believer, that this is a coin that you may want to consider, in my opinion. Leo at 101, and then you got Huobi at 395, the baby Binance coin, and it's sticking around here, top 15. Let's go straight into the meat and potatoes here. Hi, champ. I'm a little late today. Shout out to GT. He's in the box. Yeah, I did a little pop-up live stream there on Saturdays. You know, I usually don't kapump on Saturdays, but, you know, I missed the stream this week, and, you know, I had some time on my hands. I went to the gym this morning. I felt good, and I said, why not? I was here on the Monero subreddit reading some information, and they're deeming Bitcoin a surveillance coin, and they're talking about surveillance crypto. And, you know, I don't think they're fudding, okay? Some people may say, champ, you're fudding. No, guys, okay? I think what's important is being aware, calling it for what it is. And I've been a Bitcoin maximalist, but, you know, you can't fall in love with the coins or brands. You got to look at the fundamentals and at the truth. I'm looking for the truth here, and the truth is there's more sound fundamentals. It appears that there is more sound fundamentals there on the Monero blockchain. But good part is I got paid from staking, says Punish GT, talking about Tezos. Okay, congratulations. Litecoin is desperate. That project is dead. They're using privacy as a gimmick. You know, it certainly seems like that could be a possibility. I mean, they've been teasing. That's why I use the word teasing, this privacy. But listen, why would you, even let's say if they implement the Mimble-Wimble and the like, why not hold Monero? I still haven't found an argument against Monero. Okay, and I'm looking for it, because if it's funny bunny, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so some people have came and said, oh, Monero's compromised, but they haven't gave me the evidence. Some people just say it. I've heard, okay, but I haven't seen how. Let's go ahead and go straight to the meat and potatoes. I have this link down below. This is out of the Monero subreddit. It's called, this was posted 11 hours ago. Bitcoin, the top surveillance crypto. Usually I don't read the whole post, but I'm going to read most of it now because I think that it's applicable to the stream here. It's, you know, what we're talking about. This is posted by Clever Rubric over there on the Monero subreddit. I have the link down below, and I want to read the post, and I want to read a few of these comments that had me, you know, that sparked a thought here. The gentleman said, I've just watched partially the interview of Andreas Antonopoulos on Monero Talk. Walk. Don't run away from surveillance crypto, says the poster. Andreas Antonopoulos simply promotes a surveillance coin. He leads people into one of the worst forms of money there could be, and through ignorance promotes these surveillance coins as some sort of panacea. I don't know what that word is, although I've seen it, but hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. I think this community should start to refer to cryptos such as Bitcoin as surveillance coins, which is what they are. It's dangerous for people. Notice how China, and I talked about this week, notice how China has obviously seen the advantage that a surveillance crypto such as Bitcoin has and seeks to implement their own. Now, the Chinese are encouraging the citizen to pledge loyalty to the Communist Party on the blockchain so they can track everybody out there. So that's why it is. This is why I completely switched to Monero in early 2015, says the poster. Don't be fooled by people like this. You may seriously regret it later on. And let me tell you guys, these, Bitcoin maximalists like Andreas Antonopoulos and, the rest of these crypto influencers that they've been here promoting Bitcoin from the beginning. I mean, I'm asking, you guys didn't know about privacy issues or what's going on here? Okay, you didn't know about the fungibility of what's going on here. Okay, makes me think that they may have been funny bunny from the beginning. Okay, let's go ahead and look at some of these important comments that I believe are worth checking out. Monero is what Bitcoin noobs think they bought. There you go. That's, tell me if that's not that's a good. Definitely a good quote. Monero is what Bitcoin noobs think they bought. I certainly qualify for that when I first got into Bitcoin. Absolutely. You can read some of them talking about fungibility. This is a good comment. I'm not going to read this one, but there's one here. Look at this guy. This one, this comment's a little harsh, but I'm going to read it because, Dacia Monero Gold or DACIA Monero Gold. This is this gentleman right here. Imagine how stupid and careless you have to be to still use Bitcoin after being shown that every financial dealing you make will be stored forever in a globally accessible, transparent ledger ready to be data mined by future AI surveillance models, says the poster here on the subreddit. Enterprises will not touch this with a 10-foot pole. The normies have been duped by mainstream media and Bitcoin maximalists. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, this is something I've been saying. Now watch other people talking. This is something I said, and I didn't get this. This is an idea I had before, and you guys know I said this in the Toshi Claus stream. I wouldn't be surprised. This is what the poster said, but it's along the lines of what my idea. I wouldn't be surprised if this was an FBI stunt to make people use Bitcoin on darknet markets. They think what they are buying is digital money like Monero. They are actually buying a ticket into a massive surveillance system. Imagine how stupid you have to be to think that Bitcoin will fix its fungibility problem with Lightning, with Wasabi Mixer, with future failed attempts to get consensus for mandatory on-chain fungibility. Guys, it hurts. Okay, and I know some people are going to tell me, champ, what are you talking? Guys, I got to call it for what it is. I still got my Bitcoin back. We've been tagged, and I'm good because I haven't been doing any funny bunny. I don't go on the dark net. The champ, I'm squeaky clean. I'm about confidentiality, not necessarily secrecy. Okay, and this post makes a point. Globally accessible, transparent ledger ready to be data mined by future AI surveillance models. So there you go. Ty City's making a point here, and I think we talked about this. The Lightning Network makes the node keeper a legal money changer, meaning they legally have to keep all the transaction records and turn them over under the penalty of the law. That's what my understanding is as well. And those node operators are also recording the IP addresses that they are receiving from the transactions. Okay, so if you send so the IP address is not stored on the blockchain, but it will or could be stored by the node, the Lightning node. So, I told you guys from the beginning, off-chain solutions are funny bunny. Okay? They're funny bunny. Off-chain solutions, Lightning Network, segregated witness. I told you funny bunny from the beginning. Okay? And, it hurts to say, but this is what it is. It's a surveillance coin, guys. Satoshi Santa Claus. Now, that all being said, they set it up from the beginning for it to be the one. Okay? So, expect it to kapump. Okay, and this makes me believe more and more that a coin like Ripple is only there looking central to make you believe that Bitcoin is more decentral and legit. But again, guys, come on. Now, we could even find out who Satoshi was if he decided to sell his coins or give them to someone else that decided to sell them on a Coinbase or a Gemini. But notice that Satoshi never sold his coins. They're just right there. Okay? That's all I got to say, guys. I know that this stream, may rub people in the wrong way. Some of the maximalists in the wrong way, but, I got to call it for what it is. You got to know what you're holding, okay? They're surveillance cryptos, okay? That's the bottom line here. It's surveillance crypto. You're being surveyed. Just like the phones are surveilling us. The other day I was talking about some meats. I like the red meats, and then boom, I get some ads from some meat companies. And I have all the features turned off on my phone. But that doesn't matter. They're surveilling everybody, and that's the reality. And you just got to know what you're getting into. And again, some people may say, well, if you're not up to anything bad, then what do you have to worry about? That's not what I'm arguing for or against. I'm saying that it's important to be able to have confidential ideas and privacy. Go ahead and check out the video, Crypto Culture, Cypherpunk Manifesto, Privacy and Freedom, and makes a good it distinguishes between trying to be sneaky and just having the right to some privacy. It's like you want to go to the bathroom and close the door, not because you're doing anything wrong in the bathroom, but because you want to have some time alone or some time confidential. Okay, you pay to get tracked. Absolutely, CryptoZilla, but we're calling it as it is, and it is what it is. And I think this is more reason that supports the idea that Bitcoin is here to stay. Okay, this is why it's here to stay. I think it was set up from the beginning. Check out this comment if you're this is the one I highlighted here by DACIA Monero Gold. But that's what's going on, guys. Now there is let's check out this Monero subreddit because I think it's cool, and I'm gonna be supporting Monero more openly because I think this is the true crypto. And, we got in because, we believed that it was more honest, Bitcoin at least. And we're apparently finding out that it's not. So, Monero's here, guys. And if this one is funny bunny, I'm going to let you guys know. But guys, I think Bitcoin was set up from the beginning, to think that they didn't know. Come on, guys. And then this like anonymous entity, it's again, Santa Claus for the financial industry. And moreover, these top crypto influencers, Andreas and the other guy, what's his name, Ver, and I don't know, all these top guys. You're telling me that you didn't know about the privacy and fungibility? Why wouldn't you support Monero then? If you're truly about that crypto life, why wouldn't you support Monero? Okay, I'm not dumping my bits, guys, because it's going to be here. But just know what you're getting into. You're being tracked, and that's it. Real simple. There goes another ad. Boom. You can see that they wanted to ask Andreas some questions. And these are some questions that they wanted to ask him. Why does Andreas always describe Monero without saying it by name? Do you still believe that Bitcoin can achieve good enough privacy in layer 1? Which of these features is more important to you in a coin? And this is a great question too. I think this is something everybody should ask themselves. Look at number 7. Hypothetically, if Bitcoin and Monero were invented at the same time, had the same number of users, same network effect, the same price, and the same volatility, which one would you choose today to receive or spend as payment or use as a store of value? In other words, if Monero were invented before or at the same time as Bitcoin, would you use and promote Monero instead of Bitcoin? What about Zcash has punished GT? Well, look at this second post here. Why does Andreas always describe Monero without saying it by name? And why does he continue to mention Zcash instead? So, I don't know, guys. Edward Snowden likes Zcash. I'm going to tell you, I used to like Snowden, but Snowden to me is looking like an actor, guys. I don't know. Like, he's going Joe Rogan and he's doing all these shows. Is he running from the law? Is he a fugitive or is he an actor? At this point, I don't know, guys. I used to like Snowden, but I saw him on Rogan and he looked like he was an actor. I don't know, guys. You know. And he's pushing Zcash, guys. You explain to me how it's better than Monero. Nobody has explained it to me. But, you know, we're uncovering things here, and we're going to be dropping our raw opinions out here. And that's what it is. You know, I believe that it looks like Snowden. I don't know. I'm not trusting Snowden, guys. I used to. I thought that he was American hero, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know. Andreas was on a Monero Talk interview yesterday. Interesting interview. I know this is some of the questions that they wanted to ask him before the interview. I don't know if they asked him all these questions, but, you know, I'm questioning even Andreas from the beginning. If they knew about these issues and they're promoting real peer-to-peer decentralized crypto that has true fungibility and privacy transactions, then why have you been a big Bitcoin maximalist? Okay, like, you know, I don't understand that. Thai City says Tone Vase is having a hard time explaining these hiccups on debate panels these days. The word is getting out. Guys, I'm starting to think that these top crypto influencers, I don't know. They are looking suspect. Okay? Suspect. Zcash just got listed on Coinbase. Suspect. Suspect. Very suspect. Okay? I don't know if it's real or not, or funny bunny or not, but it's looking very suspect. That's all. So maybe somebody can clear it up for the champ and explain to me how any of these coins are superior to Bitcoin when it comes to peer-to-peer cash, decentralization, fungibility, and confidential transactions. Let me know right now. Okay? If not, I think the rest of them are just shills. Because I came to this on my own. You know, just by looking, I say, finally, come on, guys. We got to call it for what it is. And you know how much I like Bitcoin. You know how much I like the idea of the bits, guys. But, you know, if something's funny bunny, I'm going to call it for what it is. And it's certainly seeming that way. And because it's perhaps compromise and funny bunny, I think it's even more reason to hold the bag at this point if you already got in, because obviously they're going to manipulate this thing. Shout out to 134, Double X, Thai City, CryptoZilla, PA, Punish GT, and the rest of the crypto maniac soldiers. It's the voice of the blockchain here, giving it to you raw. Giving it to you raw. Baby, I like it raw. ODB. Hashtag ODB and the Wu-Tang Clan out here. I'm the crypto Wu-Tang out here, guys. Giving it to you raw. The crypto ODB. Hashtag crypto ODB. Shout out to all the maniacs worldwide, guys. Get yourself a Monero token, in my opinion. I got to give you guys, my opinion, because you got these crypto cunts out there, and they say, oh, but Champ told me this. Listen, Champ's not your daddy, okay? If anything, go ahead and buy Ripple if you feel that way. I'm not anybody's daddy. Do what you want. Definitely Thai City's doing what he wants. I respect that. That's getting interesting, guys. It may have been, it may have been funny bunny from the beginning. The red flag to me is like I sat down and I thought about it. Also too, once you have kids and stuff and you start thinking about this, people tell their kids about Santa Claus and all this stuff, and it's like, then I started thinking, I'm like, this is something that you would tell someone like a child, the story of Satoshi. And then it hit me. I'm like, maybe this is a freaking, this is funny bunny. And then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, hold up. This is red flag, red flag, red flag. But to spin a positive on it, if it was funny bunny from the beginning, then you better believe that this thing is here to stay, and they're not going to dump on it. Monero might hit all-time high. Let's check out Monero here, the price. Let me go ahead and look at all-time high.coin index, ATH coin index. See what the ATH on Monero is, and see what's really popping out here. Monero's all-time high was $542 back in January 2018, and it's down 88%. That's what's the bottom line. So might hit all-time high. It's got a long way to go. Okay. And I'm not saying that it's going to take over. It's not going to take over Bitcoin. Okay. Bitcoin is here. It's already been positioned as the one. Okay. If you haven't figured that one out yet, I mean, I don't know. Look how many times Bitcoin supposedly died. 99bitcoin.com. They have the obituary. It keeps coming back. But Monero is going to be one that's always going to be in the top 20 in my opinion. Could someone point me to a truer crypto in the top 20? Can someone point me to a truer crypto than Monero in the top 20? Let me know out there. 25 minutes on the stream, 20 maniacs watching. I remember when Chase Bank used electric coin company tech, Zcash for Chase Bank Zelly app. There was a Z symbol at Chase ATM. I wanted to buy Zcash. See, I didn't even know that. So, it starts making more sense. This is probably why they're talking about Zcash instead of Monero, because they're already in bed with the banks. I'm starting to believe that these top crypto influencers, that they're flying around the world and doing all the conferences, they may be compromised, guys. Come on. Where is Tezos? I have no idea. I haven't done the research on Tezos, but my understanding is that it was one of the largest ICOs at the time, and one can argue that coins that are ICO and they weren't, mined fairly from the beginning are compromised as well. I don't know. My understanding is that Monero never had an ICO. They released a coin and anybody could mine it. It's ASIC resistant. You don't need a big one of those, Chinese miners, the ant miners or whatnot. I think you could mine it with a graphics card. So I don't know about. I have nothing to say about Tezos there, Punish GT, other than what I already said. I have no idea. It may be legit. It may not. I don't know. Drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. So, let's call it for what it is. Surveillance cryptos. Listen, I mean, as much as we like to trash fiat, I mean, if you're holding cash, you're not being tracked, right? So, it looks like fiat may be more private than the majority of these cryptos. How about that? Shout out to the 19 crypto maniacs tuning in. Check out the post that I have there on the Monero post that I have linked there on the Monero subreddit. Bitcoin, the top surveillance crypto. The time is now before surveillance crypto become too entrenched in the cryptocurrency space. I encourage everybody to communicate with state legislators, regulators, exchanges in a professional manner, outlining why you think Monero is really the only one true crypto that functions as digital cash, says this poster. I agree. This can take the form of infographics or perhaps emails with a nice letterhead that convey the positive aspects of Monero, says that poster. Lots of people have been doing this for years. He name drops, but I think the greater Monero community needs to participate as well, even if it's only sending an email. Get outside of the Monero subreddit, get outside of the Monero ecosystem and spread the word. I mean, I can't argue with this. I mean, And then I will also encourage people to join the Beware of Bitcoin campaign, says this poster. Listen, I mean, I'm not trying to trash Bitcoin, and I think Beware of Bitcoin is a little bit too harsh, but let's check out their website. Beware of Bitcoin, says the website. Bitcoin can't protect your financial privacy. Monero does. Everyone can see your balance. Of course, we know that. Your internet connection is exposed. And we just talked about that, me and Thai City. Although IP addresses are not stored in the blockchain, snooping nodes can capture your connection data as you send transactions, connecting these transactions to your identity in the process. Monero offers easy-to-use private networking to protect its user. And then, of course, your Bitcoin could be worthless. And we've talked about the fungibility. If they tag your coins, they could be worthless. If someone uses funds related to your transaction for unwanted purposes, it could render your funds worthless or inferior to other Bitcoin. Your coins could be blacklisted from exchanges and your payments could be refused even if you did nothing wrong. Okay? Monero is fungible with all units interchangeable. No one will deny payments. So, who doesn't love Monero? I'm going to keep talking about Monero to see if someone out here can give me a good rebuttal against Monero. Let me know. I'm looking for it. I want to know if this is funny bunny. But so far, it looks legit. check out that website. But yeah, read this post over here. And, you know, it's a shame because, you know, Bitcoin is a cool idea, and the allure of, you know, Satoshi and the whole thing, it's exciting, you know, and I'm going to stick around with the coin. I mean, I'm already tagged there, and, you know, I'm not doing anything wrong with the bits. But you know, you got to know what you're getting into. That's all. You got to know what you're getting into. But people out there screaming from the top of the hill saying that Bitcoin's the revolution, guys. No, it looks like this thing may have been funny money from the beginning. It is not the revolution here against fiat. It's just the evolution. It's not the revolution. It's the evolution. Maybe Monero will be like Bitcoin right now. I don't think so. And I'll tell you why, because I don't think Monero has been picked by the powers that be to be the one that sticks around. Cryptocurrency enthusiast ad. Let me click on that and get more Brave tokens or BAT tokens. Boom, boom, boom. Do it now, guys. You can be getting tokens as well by downloading the Brave browser and starting to earn those BAT tokens, the basic attention tokens that are rewarded to those users on the Brave browser that are clicking on the ads. Shoot that funny bunny. Yeah, let me shoot that funny bunny. Boom! 93.34 57 cents, guys. Ex-congressman and presidential candidate Ron Paul became a Bitcoin owner. I like Ron Paul. He's all right. Drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. Check out the Reddit post there. I have linked down below. Bitcoin, this top surveillance crypto. Okay, and let me know and find if you have a good argument. Let me know. I want to listen. Okay. CryptoZilla says Tezos did have an ICO and it's been staking for about half a year. It's got a big following in France and EU. Then, you know, it's all cool. I mean, I have nothing against Tezos, but it ain't the true crypto. Okay, the only true crypto that I'm finding here is Monero. And please, could someone, you know, rebuke that? It doesn't seem like it. On that note, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my Saturday, and you know, keep it real with the fans. Keeping it real, yeah. Ty City, you know, I gotta keep it real. I gotta call it for what it is out there. Gotta call it for what it is. Gotta call it for what it is. I'm not shilling any coin. I have, I'm not being supported by the deep state. I don't have any connections with any of these coins or anything like that. So I have, I'm calling it how I see it. I'm keeping it 1,000 with you guys. It looks like a Monero marijuana leaf on the coin. Maybe that marijuana industry will like Monero in the future. I can see how you could see that. The Monero logo somehow looking like marijuana. But, listen, the marijuana industry in many parts of the United States is already legal. So I don't think they even need to use Monero. I mean, most of it, they're using fiat. You could go, like in California, it's recreational. You could just walk up in there and just buy it. Ripple is only dreaming up if Bitcoin is breaking up. Follow Ripple against BTC if you want to see Ripple strength. I don't think so. You know how I feel. Ripple's only here to make the people believe that Bitcoin is legit, and it's not. That Ripple's not going to be the one, guys. It's Bitcoin. Okay, it is Bitcoin. Live streaming on a Saturday, kaboom! Shout out to Currency. Thank you for the love. Currency always drops by, shows love, drops me a 10 or whatnot, and I always gotta return the love and point people in his direction. He's got the Patreon. He's been putting up divine intel about this global reset that they believe will happen, and it's interesting content that they're putting up out there. Currency and Friends. So check him out, and he's a boomer as well, and I appreciate you, Currency. Stay strong out there. Thank you for the 10, and let me drop a bomb for you. Bills off the ceiling. Point of she's nope, it'll be Monero. I'm not following you there. It's that Monero is only there to make Bitcoin look better. I don't know what you mean. The real coin is Monero. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The real coin is Monero. They're real. But just because it's, and I think we've learned this, just because a coin has superior technology and it's technically a better coin doesn't mean that the price is going to go up. I think that's another noob mistake. They're like, well, it's got a bigger blockchain. Its transactions are faster. The fees are lower. It needs to be more expensive than, it should be more valuable. Guys, that's not the way the world works. Okay? People don't make decisions based on only facts. There's a lot of emotion, and people are also followers as well. Real coin is Monero. Yeah, I agree. Until we may discover something funny bunny, but until then, the real coin is Monero. Let's see if, someone can uncover some funny bunniness. I don't know. "20 crypto maniac soldiers" there. Check out all the live streams we did this week. Check out the House of Rothschild live stream that I did. What's it called? Rothschild market manipulation, or let's see if I can pull it up, at least the name. There it is. How the Rothschilds manipulated markets and how it could relate to crypto. That one was cool. I got flagged on that one, but I appealed it and they reinstated me. Also check out Bitcoin Predictions, Crypto Commies, and more, where we talk about China wanting people to pledge their allegiance to the Communist Party on blockchain, because again, these are surveillance systems. They're loving it. The commies are loving it. The commies are loving it. You got to ask yourself, why are the commies loving it? Where is Digibyte, Charles? I have no idea. I never talk about Digibyte. It's been months since anybody came in here talking about Digibyte. So, I have nothing to say about it. Tezos will do a digital card game. So what? I mean, there's digital card games on Steam, on ETH, on Tron. That doesn't tell me anything. Yeah, it's been a while since anybody came in here asking about Digibyte. There was a point there. Everybody was Digibyte. Guys, Digibyte is not the one, guys. Bitcoin's the one. How many times do I got to explain it to you? Ty City says Bix and Cliff still pushing out Litecoin. I mean, they can talk about what they want to talk about. And listen, I still got a bag of Litecoin. Okay, so I mean, I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you, but I haven't figured out, I'm holding it because I'm holding it, and I've dumped some of it already back into Bitcoin. But I haven't figured out why someone would pick Litecoin over Monero, or pick Litecoin over Bitcoin. What about Doge, that meme coin? Guys, they're all surveillance coins if they're not privacy. Now, Doge is, cool and it did all right and everything, but it's not the future, guys. And you think what, you're going to be going to the store and in a few years and buying a Snickers bar with Doge? I don't know, guys. Now, maybe that will happen, but I'm not expecting it to. The one is Bitcoin. That's the one that's been crowned. It's been given the okay. And then there's other coins that have paid the piper, and they're here to stay as well. And we've talked about that. Another one that's paid the piper. Ether's here to stay. The regulators already said, oh, it's not a security. It's okay. We're going to give it an exception. ETH is here to stay. Okay? Let's see another one. EOS paid the piper. Okay? Block One already set up shop right out of DC, and they already paid up the piper. Same thing with Binance. They set up shop right out of DC. They paid the piper. They're here to stay. Let's see if there's another one here that paid the piper. That I know of off the top, no. But, Bitcoin is the piper. Or, maybe not the piper, but it is the one. So Bitcoin, Ether. I don't know about Bitcoin Cash. I really don't know. Ripple probably will be here to stay too, because it's the polarizing coin. They always got to give you something that's opposite too. You got to have some polarity. It's part of the Hermetic principles. If you don't have polarity, you can't do any magic. It's real simple. Okay, you need to have Democrats and Republicans so they can fight each other and you can get all the money. Okay, if you're thinking like they're thinking. Binance and Chainlink. Yeah, Chainlink, they probably paid the piper too because they're in bed with Google. Binance, we know they paid the piper. EOS, I don't know if Litecoin paid the piper, but let's see what happens with Litecoin. But again, why would you want Litecoin when you have Bitcoin Cash? You got all these other coins I don't see, I gotta agree with Ty. I don't see what the purpose of Litecoin is, and then I'm trashing my own holdings here because I got a little baggie of Litecoin. I'm glad that I dumped a significant amount of Litecoin. I should have done it way sooner, but that's why you should never fall in love with these coins, guys. How about TRX and Link? I think Link is here to stay with their partnership with Google. TRX, I don't think it'll ever be a top 10 coin again. Once it left the top 10, I said, I don't think we'll ever see a top 10 again. But, here it is at number 11 again. But, Tron with me is that, when Tron first came out, I saw a lot of volume. Okay. At one point, more volume trading on Tron than on Bitcoin itself, which, kind of raised an alarm. I said, well, what's up with this Tron? A lot of Chinese into it. But I'm going to be honest. Tron to me seems a little Chinese scammy. Okay, you go, most of the stuff out there is like gambling. It seems it's got a lure of, a scamminess to it. Now, that's not to say that it is a scam coin because I don't have any evidence to prove that. I'm just saying the feel of it is a little Chinese bootleg scammy. That's the feel of it, to me at least. I may be wrong. This is my opinion. So, I don't want TRX. I'll be honest with you. I don't care for it. I'm not saying it's going to dump. I'm not attracted to it. I'm not picking that one. LTC future are coming, says Paul. We've been waiting out there, Paul. They've been teasing this Mimble-Wimble. And even if they do implement Mimble-Wimble, you tell me how that's better than just getting a Monero coin. And in fact, Monero and Litecoin are the same price right now. And there's less Moneros than there is Litecoin. So that's even more reason to get Monero. Ty says, I had to swallow my pride and accept my shitcoin investments as failures too. You got to call it for what it is. I even criticized myself. I said, listen, guys, I was sipping on the Satoshi Nakamoto potion as well. I was a little enchanted, romanticized by that idea. It's cool. That's, you start feeling like a kid again, with the big ideas. And it's like Santa Claus, guys. It's like Santa Claus. But you gotta grow up and call it for what it is if you want to know the truth. Did Tezos pay the piper? I don't know. They're punished. I have no. I'm not following Tezos. I'm not following. So maybe they did. Man, I'm not. I don't know. Ty City says, I went in deep on Pillar listening to YouTubers. Damn, it's been a while since I've heard of that name, Pillar. I remember some YouTubers were talking about that. I never got into it, but I remember people talking about that coin, but where it is. There's so many coins that people once talked about and, they're gone. Like, for instance, remember when everybody was talking about Digibyte? That's why I said, wow, somebody's talking about Digibyte still? Because that was like, everybody was talking about that for a while, but, And it's not to say that the coin is bad or good or anything like that. It's that, guys, there's certain coins that are here to stay. Come on, guys. Yeah, I guess the point of the stream is, let's raise awareness for Monero for those that care about the crypto culture. Okay, if you're into the crypto culture, the cypherpunk manifesto, the privacy, and if you're into that type of stuff. Okay, and if you don't know what that is and you want to learn more, I have a recommended crypto video down below where you could educate yourself a little bit more. If you're into that type of stuff, then get yourself a Monero. But if you're only in for the gains, then, you don't need to worry about that stuff. You can, worry about Bitcoin. You can maybe even worry about Ripple. I don't know. On that note, guys, I think I'm going to tune down the broadcast, land the plane here on the tarmac, skip the runway. Shout out to my crypto aviators, my crypto licensed drivers, all my crypto maniac soldiers deep here in the blockchain battlefield trenches, sniping out the baby bear cubs. Remember Very and Populous, they ain't coming back. Yeah, I remember when people were talking about that. And, like Veritasium was cool. I liked, the vibe of that gentleman, Reggie, that was behind Veritasium. And, I don't know him or talk to him ever, but, I liked his vibe and, but I kind of saw that coming. He was set up shop in New York, like the regulator's capital, the capital of regulation. And to think that you're just going to come up with a coin that, it's going to operate aside from Wall Street in the state that Wall Street resides in. Come on. You know, hopefully maybe he pays the piper and they let him slide through. I don't know. And then that other one, Populous, is one that I heard about, but it's another one that just never came around. Guys, the majority of these coins, I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. How many coins there is? 3,000 coins now. Remember when there's 2,100 coins. There's 3,000 coins listed on CoinMarketCap. Guys, I would say more than 90% are going to doom. Okay? They're going to go into the dust. Okay? See you later. They're going to be demolished. Like, I'm going to keep my, they're going to be demolished. Remember, very unpopulous, they ain't coming back. No, we read that. Guys, on that note, I'm out of here. We've been on for 45 minutes. I got my point across. Shout out to my Bitcoin maximalists that I may have hurt their feelings. But, if you want to feel better about you holding Bitcoin, at least know that it's been set up to win. So, at least you got in early. So don't feel so bad about yourself. Okay, but just know what you're dealing with out there. You've been sold the Santa Claus. Someone told you Santa Claus was real and you believed it. Okay? Stop it, guys. Stop acting like a child out there. Satoshi more than likely is part of the alphabet soup. Keep it real with you guys. And these are surveillance coins. We got to call them for what there is. And hopefully Bitcoin still pumps. I told you guys, that's my prediction. 16 to 22,000 around May. I think the greed is way too high. And because of that, I think we'll probably fall short of the all-time high. But I'll be happy anyway because, we've been in this game since sub 3,000 and we're in the green. Punish says, what if I don't hold Monero or BTC? It's okay. What if you don't? You hold what you like, Punish. I'm not your daddy. You could get whatever coin you want. And that's not to say that some of these coins may not, survive. I think Ether's here to stay. Ether's here to stay with all this scalability issues. It's somewhere here to stay. There's I think they paid the piper. Or the piper is somehow involved. There's coins that are here to stay. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Shout out to all the boomers. I'm glad that the stream didn't get throttled today and we stayed green all the time. On that note, I'm out. Enjoy your Saturday. Put weight on the bar. I know I did. And hope our crypto bags grow. I like that. Let's hope our crypto bags grow and hope that we are in the right coins and we're doing the right things and that we don't, let greed take over us. Thank you, says Paul. Thank you for tuning in, Paul. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay strong out there. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest. Be crypto. Thanks for